So it's Friday, but today is a holiday apparently here in Colombia. It's my second day in Tabio. I managed to get about 12 hours of sleep, which is great after going out for a few beers, which is what you shouldn't do really when you're dehydrated. Apparently you're supposed to not do that, but I had about 4 beers and it helped me sleep, so fuck it. Nothing is open, man. There's music playing. Yeah, it's 12 degrees at the moment. It's like early, it's about 7 a.m. Looking at the weather, it's going to get up to about 22 later. So it starts off cold, but it actually does pick up, which you'd expect. But feeling a lot better today. Obviously, takes 3 days, I think, to really get through it. The adjustment to the altitude. You know, I had to buy a hat to even, like, in my room. It's cold, like in the bedroom. The first night I was kind of like, what fuck, bought a hat, and I slept in it last night, so there you go. Crazy things you have to do. Spotted an interesting spot in the hills. It looks like it's been cleared, and I don't know if it's a house or what. Look at that there. What is that? So you look at the rest of the thing, there's not a lot going on, just that bit in the middle. It's interesting. Feeling warmer already, yeah. So I found a nice little looking walk here, nice little trail. I don't know where it goes to. It looks cool. You call me over, sir. You just called me over, dude. Beautiful, isn't it? This time last year I was back in England, hating every second, and now I'm basically here loving every minute. I walked just a little bit out of town and we have some stuff going on here. Desayunos, might have to have some. Unfortunately though, everything here, buenos dias, bienvenidos is welcome. But a lot of things here, they have like eggs for breakfast, man. Like pretty much everything. You know, you have to be very selective if you want to eat vegan and tell them, you know, rice, okay, but the rice I had yesterday tastes like shit. And of course there are other things, you know, but they tend to want to give you eggs and meat. It's a beautiful little brook here by the look of it. Beautiful flowers. So you see here where it says Cundinamarca? That's the state that we're in. Cundinamarca. Like Chinchina was in Caldas. Pretty cool little windmill here. So a wonderful morning walk here, and what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure like around here in Colombia in general, you could probably live for free. In other words, in terms of the food you eat. I was thinking about the other day about foraging. You know, I mean, I don't know if mangoes grow on trees here, but I think there's quite a few things that probably are edible that you could, look at this guy, that you could live off in the wild, right? That'd be cool. Got some farmers over here, not sure what they're farming. Yeah, the arable land all around. The earth, isn't she beautiful? Look at that. We have a place called Cerro Juaica, about 3 kilometers away. I'm gonna jump on this bus and see where it takes me. So we headed in the direction of that Cerro Juaica, wherever it was, the sign. Seems like it could be the next town along. Yeah, just looking at Google Maps, so we're actually heading to Tenjo, which is one of the other big, like Lewis, the guy that I'm helping out in Tabio, has also got another academy in this town, and I think we came through this town when under the cover of dark the other night when I was coming here, and it looked bigger than Tabio, so it's going to be interesting to see what this place is like on the doorstep. Welcome to Tenjo on this beautiful morning. Wow, cool, huh? So first look at the town square, just around the corner here. Wow, that's pretty special. Pretty special, huh? Church looks not as nice as the one in... Oh, there's one behind it as well. It's beautiful. Wow. Love this central park here. Very well kept. Yeah, like it. So this, folks, is just down the road from Tabio. 10-minute bus ride. Some more cyclists here in Tenjo. Yeah, it actually looks like a decent place. Even down the lanes there, you know, cars weren't going mega fast. The old Tenjo motherfucker. So yeah, I'd love to get a bike here if I stay here long term. In fact, the lady where I'm staying, she's got a bike, but I don't know whether she'd lend it to me or whether it's big enough for me, but it's not quite big. Nice little cafe and bakery here. Yeah, it definitely seems to have a bit more going on than Tabio. It's bigger. Tabio's a smaller, a bit quieter, but still. It's great to know that it's just on the doorstep. There was a UFO sighting here, and look, they've paid homage to it. Look at that on top of the pretty cool little cottage. This would be an awesome place, and Tabio as well, just around here to take some power plants, some mushrooms, and just like enjoy the nature. I mean, it's off the scale anyway, and you feel it in normal awareness, but if you got a heightened awareness here, wow, I might have to seek it out. Beautiful little garden here, well looked after. Now this is the the difference between here and like somewhere like Chinchilla, when I was saying the other day that it's a shithole. This is what I'm talking about. And you've seen places like this, and you have this to compare to that. And I did say at the time though that it makes you appreciate when you do actually come to a place like this, you're just blown away. So yeah, awesome. That was pretty cool. I just met some people that are pretty good English. One lady, Mel, from Argentina, who's yeah, like she's got onto my Instagram, so stay in touch, and she would like to practice her English, so I come over here and just chill out for a bit. Pretty cool mural painted on the wall down here. Yeah, again, one thing you don't see here, which is bizarre, because on the bus ride up here I saw loads of coconut trees, and yeah, you don't see them being sold. A little bizarre. Lots of colour down here. You see these pots with the steam coming out, that's tamales. Hot tamales are red hot, yeah, she got it for sale. So we have a music shop here, which is good to know. This is in Tenho, because you never know when you need some new strings and new picks. And I just went and ate a couple of these little creations around the corner here, and the girl was beautiful. And she started talking to me and asking me where I'm from, and of course she didn't know much English, so I had to use the translator, Google Translate. But yeah, she was really beautiful. And even though I'm walking around and just trying to get some exercise in, obviously I'm only the second day in to the altitude. I think it's probably helping, but I still feel a bit tired. But just to walk around, I'm only walking slow, it's only gentle exercise, I'm not doing any hills. And so it's probably helping the process, I would have thought, rather than hindering it. Definitely feeling that in the head, like a headiness. Couldn't really call it a headache, but definitely feel dehydrated. I'm gonna have to get a electrolyte drink, sort it out. Saw this one earlier, it's a bit spooky, isn't it? Little spooky. Come and take a closer look at this hand statue. If that's the right. And the Tenho sign, cool. There's a big cycling community over here, big enough to have a mural like that anyway. Yeah, so once again my search for tea de coca, even though I've got some bags at the place where I'm staying, like nowhere, none of the vendors, you know, like people that are selling like tea and coffee seem to know what the fuck it is, man, which is bizarre. It's like, this is a land of the coca plant. Come on, guys. Yeah, and I'm not, they must have some kind of, I don't know whether it's digital ID, I don't suppose it is, but like the police, a couple of times now I've been asked by the police, especially on the bus, they stop the bus and get on the bus and ask everyone on the bus for their, like, something of, you know, telephone, like your telephone number or something like that, whether they can identify you by that. But of course, as a non-native, you just say, hey, I'm, you know, soy inglés, which means I'm English, and they leave you alone. But just coming back a bit out of town now. There's a MILF over the road. That's 2 bus stops I've seen now. They have this type of exercise machine, so you can, while you're waiting for the bus, you can get a bit of exercise. How about that?